Hello there. Day 8. Yeah. This is an interesting roller coaster of a day today. I woke up this morning feeling a lot of fear. It's like in my head, thinking about a lot of things, a lot of possibilities way out there in the future. And I noticed them really quickly. I was like, yeah, that's happening. That's real. And so I decided to turn my attention and focus on what I was feeling gratitude for. What was I feeling glad about? What in my world did I have to be thankful for? What was I excited about today? And I started thinking about all these amazing things that I had planned for the day. And I just started to feel so much better. Simple gratitude. Moving back my attention towards my heart and just being in gratitude. And before I knew it, I actually had a physical smile on my face. It was fantastic. And then me and my beloved made love, and then she made me breakfast. So it was a really, really beautiful morning. I started thinking about how I would actually like to see the word heartful become a word in the English language. Mindful is a word, and heartfelt is a word, but heartful is not. I've been thinking about heartful as an adjective to describe a person who is led by the heart and follows intuition and has compassion, things like that. I looked at mindfulness. Makes a lot of sense to me, although I call it heartfulness, but it kind of means the same thing. So my feeling, I think, is that I want to see heartful entered into our vocabulary, and so I'm kind of exploring how I can go about that. I was also thinking about the tangible ways that I affect this process of being more in my heart. One of them is what I did this morning, which is the gratitude practice. Just noticing when I'm going into fear spirals, and I'm noticing like, I'm starting to get scared, I'm starting to be fearful, I'm starting to think of all the worst possible scenarios or whatever. And I just dip into my heart and I just start thinking about all the things I'm grateful for. What magic exists in my life right now that I have, that I can just tap into and just be like, yeah, I'm fucking grateful for that. No matter what, there's always something, no matter what. And we can even resist, like, try to resist the process somehow. But I think that deep down, no matter what, there's always something to be grateful for. At the very least, be grateful to be alive. And that's true. So I imagine we can always find something. That's a really powerful way. Using the heart math principles and practices of really bringing focus into the heart and breathing into the heart and feeling into the heart. All those things are super powerful and amazing as well. I've noticed a lot just being more in my heart, like physically thinking and bringing my mind into this physical area of my body does something in terms of bringing me into a different kind of space in myself. So those are some of the tangible ways that I'm finding, and I'm going to continue to find along the way. I got to hang out with some really inspiring people tonight at an event who are following their passion and doing fucking amazing things in the tech social realms, and it was super inspiring to be with them. And I got to connect with one friend who I haven't seen in a while and hear his process of how he got to be where he is. And it was just super magical to me. I mean, he tells it like he's, reading the recipe for I don't know, meatloaf or something. And I'm like blown away by it because I guess I'm just really curious and interested in this idea of like how we follow our hearts and how our world opens up when we do that. But it was just amazing, like all these different synchronicities and events, and he just put himself in the right place because he was interested and passionate about those things, and then it just opened up for him. Other opportunities came to him because he made himself available for them. And I see it as him opening his heart, following his heart, and before he knew it, boom, there's this amazing thing upon him, available to him. So It was really awesome to be in that space with these amazing people. It was one of those rooms where I felt like I was probably the least interesting person in the room. Maybe not the least, but pretty low, which is a great thing. That's where I want to be. I want to be in rooms where everybody in there is like blows my mind, and I'm super inspired by them all. Um, and we got down to some pathways in terms of our conversation that led me into some despair, had me questioning a lot of the moves that I've been making in my own world, and doubting myself. And again, it was really head based. It's like, oh, what should I be doing, and should I be doing this, and why did I do that, and all these things. It's all these questions, right? And I noticed it. It's such a trap, such a trap. And I had some beautiful people come over and be with me in that, and like get to communicate with them and connect with them. And I noticed that connection was another place where I was able to drop more into my heart. Like beautiful, heartfelt, intimate, authentic connection was another space where it was like, yeah, I can dip down into this and feel more of my body, more of my heart, and I can let go of some of these fears. It was really beautiful to feel that. It was really beautiful to notice that when I'm with other people that have some sort of capacity in terms of authentic, vulnerable connection, that also is a pathway into my heart. And yet, I'm still left in when I go up into that place, I'm still left with the questions. The questions didn't go away, but I'm recognizing timing in terms of focus. When's the right time to be focusing on some of these questions? And right now, maybe not be, it doesn't seem like right now is the best time to be focusing on some of these questions. So yeah, day 8 was challenging, kind of a roller coaster, beautiful in some sense and challenging in others. And yeah, I am looking forward to continuing and seeing how the path maybe evolves and changes. I'm open to that as well. So yeah, we'll see.